Hello everyone and welcome back to Self-Study Mandarin. If you enjoy our content, please remember to subscribe to our channel and share this video. Today, we're diving into how to use the character 在 and 在哪儿 to describe location in Mandarin Chinese. This is a fundamental concept and mastering it will greatly enhance your ability to communicate where things are. What is 在? To be at. When followed by a location noun, 在 functions as the main verb. It translates to be in, at, or on in English. Structure, 句型, subject plus 在 plus location. So what exactly is 在? At its core, 在 means to be at. When 在is followed by a location noun, it acts as the main verb in the sentence. It's quite versatile and can translate to be in, to be at, or to be on in English, depending on the context. The basic structure is very straightforward. You'll start with the subject, then add 在, and finally the location. For example, if you want to say I am at home, you'd follow this pattern. We'll see examples of this shortly. Places you should know. 场所, 学校, 家, 医院, 饭馆. Before we get to the examples, let's learn some useful location nouns. These are places you'll often talk about. First, we have 学校, which means school. Next is 家, meaning home or house. Then we have 医院 for hospital. And finally, 饭馆, which means restaurant. Try to say these out loud a few times to get familiar with them. These will be crucial for our practice sentences. Affirmative. 我在学校. 我在学校. I am at school. In Chinese, we don't need the word am, 是. The word 在 covers both to be and at. Now let's look at an affirmative sentence using 在. Here's an example. 我在学校. 我在学校. This translates to I am at school. Notice something interesting here. In Chinese, we don't need a separate word like am or is, 是, in this construction. The word 在 already covers both to be and at. So you directly say subject plus 在plus location. It's simpler than English in this regard. Negative. Tone change. The rule of 不, 不在. When 不 is followed by a fourth tone word like 在, it changes to the second tone, 不. To make a sentence negative, we use the character 不, which means not. However, there's an important tone change rule to remember when 不 is followed by a fourth tone word. The word 在 itself is a fourth tone. When 不, which is also a fourth tone, comes before another fourth tone word, its tone changes. So 不 changes to 不, a second tone. Therefore, not at or not in becomes 不在. Make sure to pronounce 不 as 不 in this context. Negative examples. 老师不在家. 老师不在家. The teacher is not at home. 他不在医院. 他不在医院. He is not at the hospital. Let's put this negative form into practice with a couple of examples. First, 老师不在家. 老师不在家. This means the teacher is not at home. Here, 老师 is the teacher, followed by 不在家, meaning is not at home, and 家 for home or house. Second example, 他不在医院. 他不在医院. This translates to he is not at the hospital. 他 is he, 不在 is not at, and 医院 is hospital. Remember that tone change for 不 before 在. Asking where. Question word, 在哪儿? To ask where is, replace the location with 在哪儿. No need for 吗. 在哪儿 is already a question word. Do not add 吗 at the end of the sentence. Example, 你的汉语老师在哪儿? 你的汉语老师在哪儿? Where is your Chinese teacher? 你的 is your, 汉语老师 is Chinese teacher, and then 在哪儿 asks where. Summary. Affirmative, subject plus 在 plus place. 我在家. 我在家. I am at home. Negative, subject plus 不在 plus place. Remember that 不 changes to 不 before 在. An example is 他不在学校。他不在学校。He is not at school. And finally, for an interrogative asking where, the structure is subject plus 在那儿。An example is 老师在那儿。老师在那儿。Where is the teacher? That's a complete overview of how to use 在 to describe location and ask where in Mandarin Chinese. Practice these structures and vocabulary, and you'll be confidently talking about locations in no time. Thanks for joining Self-Study Mandarin today. If you found this lesson helpful, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with others who are learning Chinese. See you next time.
你现在在哪儿？你现在在哪儿？
我现在在公司。我现在在公司。
你哥哥在公司吗？你哥哥在公司吗？
我哥哥不在公司。我哥哥不在公司。
他现在在哪儿？他现在在哪儿？
他现在在医院。他现在在医院。
你妈妈在家吗？你妈妈在家吗？
我妈妈不在家。我妈妈不在家。
你的妈妈在哪儿？你的妈妈在哪儿？
她现在在超市。她现在在超市。
我们的老师在哪儿？我们的老师在哪儿？
老师在学校。老师在学校。
老师在教室吗？老师在教室吗？
老师不在教室。老师不在教室。
那老师在哪儿？那老师在哪儿？
老师在饭馆。老师在饭馆。
你爸爸在饭馆吗？你爸爸在饭馆吗？
他不在饭馆。他不在饭馆。
你爸爸在哪儿呢？你爸爸在哪儿呢？
他现在在机场。他现在在机场。
我朋友不在机场。我朋友不在机场。
你的朋友在哪儿？你的朋友在哪儿？
朋友在火车站。朋友在火车站。
他在火车站吗？他在火车站吗？
他不在火车站。他不在火车站。
那他现在在哪里？那他现在在哪里？
他现在在咖啡馆。他现在在咖啡馆。
姐姐在咖啡馆吗？姐姐在咖啡馆吗？
姐姐不在咖啡馆。姐姐不在咖啡馆。
你的姐姐在哪儿？你的姐姐在哪儿？
她现在在银行。她现在在银行。
弟弟在银行吗？弟弟在银行吗？
弟弟不在银行。弟弟不在银行。
你的弟弟在哪儿？你的弟弟在哪儿？
弟弟现在在商店。弟弟现在在商店。
妹妹在商店吗？妹妹在商店吗？
妹妹不在商店。妹妹不在商店。
你的妹妹在哪儿？你的妹妹在哪儿？
妹妹在电影院。妹妹在电影院。
小猫在电影院吗？小猫在电影院吗？
小猫不在那里。小猫不在那里。
小猫现在在哪里？小猫现在在哪里？
小猫在房间里。小猫在房间里。
小狗在房间吗？小狗在房间吗？
小狗不在房间里。小狗不在房间里。
你的小狗在哪儿？你的小狗在哪儿？
小狗在椅子上。小狗在椅子上。
你明天在哪里？你明天在哪里？
我明天在中国。我明天在中国。
你明天在北京吗？你明天在北京吗？
我明天不在北京。我明天不在北京。
那你明天在哪儿？那你明天在哪儿？
我明天在上海。我明天在上海。
医生在上海吗？医生在上海吗？
医生不在上海。医生不在上海。
医生现在在哪儿？医生现在在哪儿？
医生现在在饭店。医生现在在饭店。
我们在饭店吗？我们在饭店吗？
我们不在饭店。我们不在饭店。
我们现在在学校。我们现在在学校。